Ever thought your fish could survive just fine on a diet of breadcrumbs? Well, think again. The truth is, feeding fish isn't as simple as tossing in some food and hoping for the best. It's a delicate balance that requires a bit of knowledge and a lot of care. First, it's crucial to understand that different fish have different dietary requirements. Some are herbivores, some are carnivores, and others are omnivores. Knowing your fish's natural diet is the first step towards feeding them right. It's not just about what they eat, but also how much and how often. So, how do you determine the right amount of food? Here's a step-by-step guide. Start with identifying your fish's type. Research their natural diet and feeding habits. This will give you a baseline for what food to provide and how often to feed them. Next, observe your fish's behavior during feeding time. Healthy, well-fed fish will eagerly eat their food. If your fish are leaving food uneaten, it's a sign that you're overfeeding them. On the other hand, if they seem to be constantly hungry, you might not be feeding them enough. Thirdly, consider your fish's size. A bigger fish naturally needs more food than a smaller one. But remember, fish are not like dogs or cats. They don't need to eat until they're full. A good rule of thumb is to feed them an amount they can consume in about 2 to 3 minutes. Lastly, adjust their feeding schedule based on their age and activity level. Younger, more active fish require more frequent feedings than older, less active ones. Now, let's recap. Remember, different fish have different dietary needs. Always research your fish's natural diet and feeding habits. Observe their behavior during feeding time to gauge if you're providing the right amount of food. Keep in mind your fish's size and adjust their feeding schedule based on their age and activity level. Feeding fish may not be as straightforward as it seems, but with a little knowledge and care, you can ensure your fish are happy, healthy, and well-fed. Because at the end of the day, a well-fed fish is a happy fish.